the first vacuum cleaner that comes into their minds, you'd get the answer you expect.
Hoover. Hoover. Hoover.
Hoover.
Hoover.
Hoover.
Hoover. Hoover.
Ask them to name an adhesive tape.
Sellotape. Sellotape. Sellotape.
Sellotape.
Sellotape.
Sellotape.
What about a ball pen?
Big biro. Biro. Biro.
Biro.
But ask about the first advertising agency that comes into their mind, and who would they name?
Saatchi and Saatchi. Saatchi's, of course. Saatchi and Saatchi.
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 I'm chairman of the world's most famous advertising agency. You could say it's the only real brand name in advertising. But how did this agency become the one that everybody's heard of?
The only reason we're famous is because of the things we've done for our clients.
Thanks again for this morning. See you now. Bye-bye.
This company has always been brave and always will be. And brave doesn't mean being foolhardy or gratuitous. It means producing work that's new, original and different, so that our clients' advertising breaks through and stands out in a very crowded marketplace. But the point is, to be brave, we have to have brave clients too.
This isn't a company, it's an attitude. Everyone here believes we can make anything happen. There are no such words as can't or that's impossible. It's an attitude we share with our clients. They want us to break rules, to break molds. It's about taking our clients by the hand, listening to them, working with them, and then leading them to the competitive edge of their own particular market. It's about forming a long-term relationship so that together we can produce the kind of work that doesn't just go in one ear of the consumer and out of the other, but stays in people's hearts and minds.
Look what happened when Toyota paid scant regard for convention in launching a new car.
Remember this, and that? Feel nostalgic? You do? Oh dear, it's time to make the cocoa. I said it's time to make the cocoa. Because we'll be honest, this will not interest you. We know what your cup of tea is. It's a cup of tea. And allotments, driving gloves, and his and hers matching coats and rambling. Things confuse you. Music, technology, we'd like to explain. Honest, but what we're selling today is this, the Toyota RAV4, a four-wheel drive that handles like a GTI. Look at the press reviews. That's enough. You're never going to drive a RAV4, and if you are, you shouldn't be. Remember when you saw your parents dancing? Embarrassing. The RAV4 is a 2-litre 0 to 60 in 9.9 seconds off-roader. What are you going to do off-road? Go surfing? Forget it. That shouldn't be too difficult. Making you angry? Don't watch. Switch channels. Our intention is not to antagonize, annoy, upset. Okay, we lied. It is. We just want you to accept the RAV4 is not for you. You may now return to tearful reminiscing about the wireless, P-Supers, Pearl Car and Teddy Johnson. Thank you. The RAV4.
Sales of RAV4s have so far exceeded Toyota's initial expectations by over 45%.
G'day. G'day, is that the Flying Doctor, over?
Think of all the rules we broke when Castlemaine 4X was launched back in 1984.
Temperature of 104. Well, he looks terrible. What do we do, over?
Give him a cold drink. The coolest thing in the house until I get to you. Otherwise, well, it could be real bad.
What'd the doc say, Bruce? He said it's going to be real bad, Bill.
Australians wouldn't give a Castlemaine 4X for anything else.
That line, Australians wouldn't give a 4X for anything else. Well, it was so brave and outrageous at the time. But I think the thing was it was also relevant to the product. Simple, to the point, crude. Well, very Australian, really. And it's that combination of bravery and relevance that I think allowed the ads to capture the public's imagination. And it ended up being the most successful lager launch ever. And now, over a decade later, the campaign's still going strong. In fact, I think the latest commercial is probably one of the strongest ever. And not giving a 4X, well, it's part of the language.
Hello, Mr. Frog. I bet that if I were to give you a kiss, you'd turn into a handsome sheep shearer.
Oh, yeah! Castlemaine is made with golden cluster hops.
You haven't got a sister, have you?
Experienced hoppers wouldn't give a Castlemaine 4X for any other lager.
Introducing a phrase into the language is part of the next launch I want to talk about, the National Lottery. On this occasion, the mould breaking was as much to do with the product itself and its inevitable effect on the whole society.
Who'll win the first national lottery jackpot, estimated at £2 million?
It's you.
Buy a ticket and this Saturday, it could be you.
With a strong, simple line like, "It could be you," the possibilities are endless.
Could I have a word? Someone's been wearing my little black dress. Now, which one of you is it?
What dress? Oh, that dress.
It's you.
It's not me.
It's not me.
It's me. It's me. It's me.
This Saturday, it could be you.
Hard on the National Lottery's heels came the launch of Instants.
I'm sorry, I had to go to the chemist. I've been ill. And I had to go to the bank. I had to put my check underwear. All right, then. How much?
50,000 quid, mate.
National Lottery Instants.
I'm rich! Park anywhere you like!
Forget it all for an instance.
Talk about capturing the public's imagination. Within a week of its launch, Instants became the #1 spontaneous purchase in Britain, knocking Coca-Cola off its age-old top spot.
Everything you see and hear on the National Lottery and Instants, and I mean everything from logos to leaflets to the direct mail to the big commercials, is done here at Saatchi Saatchi. And it's not surprising that this kind of total communication approach, which we can offer, is being used by more and more of our clients across the board.
Our belief is that for successful advertising, it's essential to challenge truths. It's part and parcel of being different and being intrusive. It challenges clients at the same time, of course, to be brave, to think differently. In this case, Received Wisdom said that if you're going to advertise food, the commercial should consist of endless shots of food. So naturally, this is what we came up with.